Hi guys, my name's Craig. Welcome to Small Farm Life. Today I'm going to show you how to find the title deeds of a piece of land that you might have found and you're looking to find the owners of that piece of land. Now, back in the day, title deeds used to look like these, and you had to keep these title deeds safe, maybe in a cupboard or a safe or under your bed, wherever it may be. And if you lost those title deeds, then you could be in trouble trying to prove you owned that land. And it could take 15 years of actual proof of owning the land and going to solicitors and all sorts of things who maybe done the actual selling or the purchasing of the land to actually prove you own the land. So it can be quite a problem if you don't have these. Nowadays, you're getting title deeds that are totally different. So I'm going to show you how to find a set of title deeds, and I'm going to show you for my land. Now, this is my land. This is what I own. Now, I purchased all of this land, but I didn't need this amount of land. This is 6 acres, but I only needed half of it. Now, let's say you wanted to find the owner of this piece of land. Now, what you would do is you would go onto Google and type in title deeds. And you type in title deeds, and this is what you'll see. You'll see websites saying land registry title deeds, official deeds and plans, $14.95. Order title deeds online, free 1 hour delivery by email. You can get them in less time than that and a lot cheaper. Now, some of these websites can charge £30, £40. The one you want to be looking at is the government. Get a copy of the deeds, government.uk, because you just click on this, then you click on find out if a property or land is registered, and then hit start now. Soon as you hit that, what will happen is it'll bring up the land registry owned by the actual government. Now, to find my piece of land, you would just type in the postcode and it'll bring up a couple of properties in that area, because you might have found a piece of land and it's got a couple of properties around that area. Well, you don't want to be clicking on any of these or purchasing any of the actual deeds for these bits of property. So you might want to modify your search to a map search. And a map search is just a map inquiry, and it'll bring up a map of the area, and then you can actually pick out the piece of land that you found. So it's pretty simple. Put the postcode in. So we've got the postcode, and we'll just search it like this. Now, it'll definitely bring it up. So there we go. There's my piece of land there. Now, if you wanted to find out the owner of this piece of land, now look there's at the bottom here in the orange, there's a couple of houses deeds also on there. And these are here. These are title deeds for these houses. Now, you want to know who owns the piece of land here. And all you've got to do, guys, as you can see here, these buttons are grey. But if you zoom right in, it'll turn blue. And then all you've got to do is click on, and then in a 5 meter radius. Now, what you don't want to be doing is clicking 5 meter radius and then clicking close to the edge of the actual piece of land that you're looking at, because if you do, you'll get next door's title deeds also, and maybe some other title deeds belonging to other people. So what you want to be doing is make sure you get right in the middle of the field, hit the on button, and then search. And then what it'll do, it'll bring up there land lying west of Durham Road, and the title deeds register £3, the title plan £3, and a flood risk indicator is £9. So all in all, it'll be £15 for all of the information you need to know. Now, if you compared that to the other websites, 1995 just for the title register, when it would have cost you £3 from the government website. So always use the government HM Land Registry website. Now, if you want to see an example of a title register, just click the example and this is what it brings up. So it tells you the actual title number, which in this case is CS72510. It tells you the actual address of the land, or if it's a property, how much was paid for the land, and it'll also tell you where the person lives who owns the actual piece of land. So let's say you've found a piece of land, the owner of that piece of land might be just round the corner from the actual piece of land. You might be able to go and knock on the door and ask them if they want to sell that piece of land. But it also tells you a lot of other information that you might need to know. Like on this one, it tells you that the land shown edged with red on the plan and the above title filed at the land registry being 23 Cottage Lane. Now, that'll show you the actual map and it'll show you how much land is in that actual title register. And it also shows you things like this. The land tinted yellow in the title plan has the benefit of the following rights granted by a covenant dated 27th of July 1968 referred to in the charges register. Together, the benefit of the right of way on foot only over the part of the shared access way belonging to 25 Cottage Lane. Now, you might want to know, has it got the right of vehicle access? And if it does, it will say it on the title register. And there's other things that you might want to look out for. Like I say, restrictions that you're going to find in title registers, that the purchaser and his successors in title will not use the premises hereby conveyed for retail sale of grocery or as a butcher's shop. Now, that could restrict you from what you want to do. If you want to start a chicken farm and they don't want you to start a chicken farm, it'll be in the title register. And guys, this is £3 we're talking about. But if you go to them other people and you're looking at these, you're going to be paying $19.95 when you could get nearly 7 sets of title deeds for different pieces of land. So you need to make sure that you're actually going to the right website and doing so. Now, another thing I want to show you guys is how to measure a piece of land. So let's say my piece of land, this is all my land here. What you need to do is go to the little ruler on the side here, and then I'll measure out this piece of land. Now, it's around about 6 acres all in all, the full piece of land. And it's really simple to do, and it's pretty accurate. So if someone says to you, oh, it's 3 acres, well, are you sure it's 3 acres or is it 2.5 acres? And then all you do, guys, is go there, and that's 5.64 acres. Now, I know it's around about 6 acres. I'm just probably not following the fence line here, and there's a few little bits I'm probably not getting. But it is about 6 acres. It's about 5.9 acres. But that's all you need to do. And if you want to look at hectares, then it's 2.28 hectares. So that's an easy way to actually find out how much land there is and how much you're willing to pay for it, because then you can work out, well, if it's, I don't know, £12,000 an acre, then it's going to cost you around about 60,000 pounds to purchase a piece of land this size, depending on where it is. This piece of land has a really weird access point where you've got to go all the way down here, when really you could come off this road. This isn't our access point. This is the neighbours. We would love to have access here, but we can't. So it's got a weird access point, and it's a big rough track. And there was a lot of problems in it. Anyway, guys, that's an easy way to actually measure a piece of land. So, guys, always remember to use the land registry website provided by the government, not these ones that are online that you're looking for and you think, I'll just type in title deeds, and then you get shown all these websites who are paying to be at the top, and you're going to pay a lot more money than you are through the government website. Anyway, guys, that's how you find the owner of a piece of land, and then you can approach that owner, or you can send them a letter and ask them if you want to sell the land, or, like I say, if there's no actual registered owner, then you can start doing your research in the local area and asking local people and houses close to the land if they know who owns the land. And if you're out there trying to claim by adverse possession, then you'll know if the land's registered, and you don't have to buy the actual title deeds. If you want to know if the land is registered, all you've got to do is stick your actual little round circle above it, and if it's registered, it'll come up as title deeds available. If it's not registered, then you won't see none of this blue writing down the bottom. You'll see no title register, you'll see no title plan, you'll see no flood risk. So, guys, anyway, that's how you find out if the land's registered, who it's registered to, and if you've got a chance to buy it. And now you can contact the owners, and if the land's not registered, then you can also find that out also. And you might want to do a bit of local research, and if you want to do adverse possession, you can do that by checking if it's registered or not registered. Anyway, guys, my name's Craig. You've been watching The Small Farmer Life. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to be notified of more upcoming videos, and we've got lots of videos to cover, from finishing off my farm workshop to permitted development rights and marketing your small farm and everything in between, then hit that bell button. And if you want to subscribe, It's your choice. And most of all, guys, take care of yourself and take care of that family. Bye for now. See ya.